Hello and welcome back to Obas Trending Gist, your number one spot for the latest in Nigerian politics and current affairs. Today, we are diving into some fiery comments made by Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development. During his recent appearance on Channels TV's Sunday's Politics, Keyamo didn't hold back, taking aim at the opposition's strategies and defending the current administration's economic policies. So, let's take a watch.
They know us very well. We also know them very well. They are not strangers to us, so we know them very well. And some of these tactics that they are using is what they call, 419. People they use, 419 boys, I used to prosecute them. I was an EFC prosecutor. They have formats, 419 formats. The format they are using is expired. The 419 experts format that the ADC they are using and the so-called coalition is expired format. So Nigerians know them. Nigerians know those formats already. You can't use those formats to deceive Nigerians. Reeling out figures, picking up isolated incidents of some, indices and using it for generalization, hasty generalization. Nigerians know them very well. And we know them very well. I saw one of them huffing and puffing one day on one of your programs, huffing and puffing that he wants to rescue. That person displays wealth every day, puts 500 cars in his garage and all that, and he's telling Nigerians he wants to rescue them. And you think Nigerians, even if they are disappointed with us, we now rely on that person. We now trust that kind of person and his ilk to hand over power to them. The real question going forward is whether we have gotten the macroeconomics right. Guess what? It is the macroeconomics that will now lead to more jobs, to pulling down inflation. The inflation rate is coming down. The naira has been steady. The exchange rate has been steady. Foreign reserves are rising. Government revenues are rising. These are indices of a healthy economy. Then guess what? It will now begin to trickle down. It is the trickle-down effect that will finally free up spaces for jobs, that we put money in the pockets of people. Guess what? All of these old taxes I'm using, you say prices. What was yam last year? What was yam this year? Is expired formats. If it's about prices, has prices been stable since 1960? Has prices been stable since 1970? Is the normal rise you have?
Minister,
no, hold on. I mean, you must give me this time.
These people are not,
give me 5 minutes.
Are not the ones on the street.
We have 5 minutes.
They are not the Nigerians who are campaigning and protesting on the street. Minister,
don't interrupt me.
No, I need to ask you the question.
We know them very well.
But they are not the only.
See, you said they are getting stronger. Is APC getting weaker? I'm asking you.
We saw the same thing.
Is APC getting weaker? Let me tell you.
PDP was getting stronger in 2015.
You know, the president called them coalition of confusion people. Confused coalition. That's what the president called them. I have little time, but I would have broken it down to you, this program, that they are going nowhere.
How do you mean?
In terms of the demography. You know, you must call me a small...
All right, let's break down what Festus Keyamo had said. First off, he dismissed the opposition's tactic as an expired 419 format. For those who might not know, 419 is a term for advanced free fraud, and Keyamo, drawing from his experience as an EFCC prosecutor, suggested that the opposition is using outdated and deceptive methods to criticize the government. He argued that Nigerians are wise to these tactics and won't be fooled by what he called hasty generalization based on isolated incidents. He then pivoted to the economy, acknowledging the current hardship but insisting that the government's macroeconomic policies are sound. Keyamo pointed to several indicators he claims show a positive trend: a stabilizing exchange rate, rising foreign reserve, and increased government revenue. He argued that these are signs of a healthy economy and that the benefit will eventually trickle down to the average Nigeria in the form of more jobs and money in their pockets. Now, for my take on this, Keyamo's 419 format analogy is a powerful, if provocative, way to frame the opposition's critics. It is a classic political move: discredit the messenger, cast doubt on the message. However, it's worth noting that the opposition isn't a monolithic ethnic entity. The confused coalition, as Keyamo called them, includes various figures and parties, each with their own approach and motivations. When Keyamo mentioned someone huffing and puffing on television about rescuing Nigeria, he was almost certainly referring to Dino Melaye, who had recently been on the same program. Melaye is known for his flamboyant lifestyle and vocal criticism of the government, and Keyamo's jab was a clear attempt to paint him and others like him as insincere and out of touch. By highlighting Melaye's wealth and lifestyle, Keyamo sought to undermine his credibility as a champion of the common person. But let's be real, while Keyamo's points about macroeconomic indicators might have some merit, the trickle-down effect he's banking on is a slow and often uneven process. For the average Nigerian struggling with the high cost of living, promises of future prosperity can ring hollow. The reality on ground is that people are feeling the pinch. They are looking for immediate relief, not just long-term economic theories. The opposition, for its part, is capitalizing on this public frustration. Whether you see their tactic as a 419 format or as a legitimate political maneuvering, they are effectively tapping into the widespread discontent. The question is whether they can offer a credible alternative that resonates with voters. In the end, this is all part of the political game in the lead up to the next election cycle. The ruling party will continue to emphasize its long-term vision and discredit its critics, while opposition will continue to highlight the current struggling and present itself as the solution. As always, it will be up to the Nigerian people to decide which narrative they believe. That's all the time we have for now on Oba's Trending Gist. What do you guys think about Festus Keyamo's comment? Is he right about the opposition or is he just spinning the situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more trending gists. Thank you for watching.